Hi guys, welcome to another audio video and I'm reading Job 24 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, Why seen times are not hidden from the Almighty? Do they that know him not see his days? Some remove the landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. They drive away the ass of the fatherless. They take the widow's ox for a pledge. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together. Behold, as wild asses in the desert, go they forth to their work, rising betimes for a prey. The wilderness yieldeth food for them and for their children. They reap every one his corn in the field, and they gather the vintage of the wicked. They cause the naked to lodge without clothing, that they have no covering in the cold. They are wet with the showers of the mountains, and embrace the rock for want of a shelter. They pluck the fatherless from the breast, and take a pledge for of the poor. They cause him to go naked without clothing, and they take away the sheaf from the hungry, which make oil within their walls, and tread their winepresses, and suffer thirst. Men groan from out of the city, and the soul of the wounded crieth out, yet God layeth not folly to them. They are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. The eye also of the adulterer waiteth for the twilight, saying, No eye shall see me, and disguiseth his face. In the dark they dig through houses which they had marked for themselves in the daytime. They knew not the light, for the morning is to them even as a shadow of death. If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death. He is swift as the waters, their portion is cursed in the earth. He beholdeth not the way of the vineyards. Drought and heat consume the snow waters. So doth the grave those which have sinned. The womb shall forget him, the worm shall feed sweetly on him. He shall be no more remembered, and wickedness shall be broken as a tree. He evil entreateth the barren that beareth not, and doeth not good to the widow. He draweth also the mighty with his power. He riseth up, and no man is sure of life. Though it be given him to be in safety, whereon he resteth, yet his eyes are upon their ways. They are exalted for a little while, but are gone and brought low. They are taken out of the way as all other, and cut off as the tops of the ears of corn. And if it be not so now, who will make me a liar, and make my speech nothing worth? Alright, guys, so here basically Job is saying who is actually cruel, whom he deems as cruel, because he's saying that for those that basically try to rob from the poor, and in this I think he's actually talking to Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, because the way he's speaking is telling them exact circumstances that happen. They steal from the poor, they take from the needy, they act in the night, and they dread the daylight, and they live in darkness basically, right? So darkness is where they prosper. They fear the light. The light is not good for them, so they ensure that they stay in the darkness and do all they can in the darkness. They mark who they want to take from during the daytime, and in the night they go and they take as they so want, and that is a wicked act. And here Job is calling that out and saying that, widows, we're supposed to actually protect them. That's what is actually written in the Old Testament, that we're supposed to take care of the widows and the fatherless. But we know that is not the case these days. People don't take care of the widows and the fatherless. I don't know why, because it's a good practice to actually follow, seeing that, they would lose their loved ones, their breadwinners, and so, it would be good for a community to actually take care of them, because the Bible does say that we ought to be our brother's keepers. Okay, so yeah, he's basically saying here that those are wicked men, and so they will prosper for a while, but they'll surely be cut down because of their wicked acts. And he's contesting that anyone should actually say that what he's saying is wrong. So, guys, that's it. Nothing much here. Alright, so, guys, remember to continue to walk in your salvation. And if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.